What's up, everybody? Out here at the Delta Mendota trying to hit it up afterwards and just see what it's all about and see if there's a resurgence in the action here. Doesn't look like the mats are fully green over here. They're starting to come back though. We'll give it a couple months or so and looks like there'll be some good action here. Alright? Hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright. Get me a little drink. Start out right here with the Garcia Vengeance heavy action 767 with the paired up with the Revo SX high speed 7:1 gear ratio. Now we got 50-pound PowerPro. 1 ounce weight and a Zoom Speedcraw in Junebug color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but these mats are kind of yellowish, which is a good sign because they're looking brown there. They're looking a bit brown. So now they're starting to get yellow and parts of it is turning green. So those of you that don't know how to pitch and flip or punch, this is our little punch setup right here. You can use a smaller weight that's the same weight equivalent. This is a 1 ounce weight, but it's a little bulky because it's a lead weight. So you got your line here, which should be about 50-pound to 70-pound braid. And then I've got 2 little bobber stops. You just put them on there. And then you put your weight. Sometimes you'll put a punch skirt right under the weight if you want. And then you tie a snell knot to your hook here. And then you just thread your little bait on there and just bury the hook in the back, and that's pretty much it. Pitching is pretty easy to do. You pretty much let the weight do all the work. All you're doing is letting the weight pendulum. To me, it's kind of similar to throwing a Frisbee. I know some people were asking if you get stuck in these weeds right here, and sometimes you get a little bit stuck, but with a punching setup like this, it's meant to go through that weeds, but you might get hung up a little. If you do get hung up, you simply just point your rod tip straight towards the snag like this, and then you just pull the rod back a little bit behind you, and that'll slide it back through there and out. Let me just show that for you guys again. So if it does get stuck, you just reel up, point your rod tip towards the snag, and you just, like this, you pull it back to the reels like behind you, pretty much like this, and it'll come loose. I don't know, to me, I'd consider punching a power fishing technique, because you're popping in and out of these weeds. You're just giving it a couple pumps, maybe about 3 pumps, and then you're reeling the line in. Oh shoot. And then moving to the next spot and pitch it in again. So it's kind of like power fishing. You're always on the move. Now another thing that you can do is instead of reeling your line all the way up, let's try this out. So pretty much switch hands, or it doesn't matter which hand you use. Like for instance, I could just use my left hand, and you grab the line like this, pull it all the way out to your side, and then you let the line go. Pull it off to your side like this, so that you bring it up and you can pendulum it and then let it go. That's called pitch. That's called flipping. People, they associate flipping with just pitching the bait in and out of the cover, but flipping is actually where you grab the line, pull it up, and then you pitch it back in there. I mean, flipping more for close quarters, so if you're like 5 feet away from your target, you probably want to flip it in there instead of pitching it. If you're like 10 feet away or more, you'll want to pitch it in instead of flipping it. That's basically what I'm doing right here. And then I'm giving it a couple pumps, reeling up, and then just pitching it back in there, letting it drop. Now, when would you fish these mats? A good time to fish these mats are during the late spring to the fall. You can fish them year round, but I've had more luck when the weather's a little bit more hot, because these fish will go under these mats to keep cool, especially on a bluebird sky the way it is today. Usually when you're pitching into these mats, you want to throw it into one of these holes, like for instance, not right there. Right there, there's a little hole in the middle of the mat, but sometimes you'll want to just crash it right through the thickest part of the cover. Sometimes I'll dead stick it here and they'll pick it up.